Hello dear students, welcome to the online classes for physical education. Today we will discuss about the macronutrients. In the previous classes we discussed about the vitamins. Today we will discuss about the minerals, which is the second type of micronutrients. There are two types of minerals. First is macro. In the macronutrients, calcium, potassium, sodium, magnesium and phosphorus, and micronutrients, iodine, iron, chromium and copper will be there. So let's start minerals. Minerals are very essential in our diet because these are responsible for so many functions of our body. Minerals are essential for the development and growth of our body. These are required in a very less amount, but these are very necessary. About 4% of our body weight is made up of minerals. There is two types of minerals, macro and micro. First we are going to start macro minerals, which are, first is calcium. As you know, calcium is very necessary to keep our bones and teeth healthy. Calcium is found in a large amount in our body. If we will talk about the minerals, 1000 to 1200 mg per day calcium we required in our body, in our diet. Next is potassium. Potassium helps in maintenance of fluid in our body. This is also responsible for the muscular growth and neuromuscular activity. Neuromuscular means the coordination between the muscles and the brain. Next is sodium. Sodium helps in the contraction of muscles and helps in the transmission of nerve impulses. When there will be muscles contraction, it means it is helpful in the producing energy in our body. Next is magnesium. It required in for a healthy bones, cells and immunity system. It means magnesium is responsible for our immunity system. If we don't have magnesium in our body, that time we will suffer from the weakness of bones and our immunity will be not very strong. Next is phosphorus. It keeps bones and teeth healthy. As calcium, diet intake of phosphorus is 700 mg per day. Next type of minerals is microminerals, in which the important mineral is iodine. Deficiency of iodine can cause goiter. It is also essential for the formation of thyroid hormones, which is very necessary for a proper functioning of body metabolism. Here you can see this is the normal thyroid in this picture, and here the thyroid is swelled just because of lack of iodine deficiency, which is known as goiter. Iodine salt or seafood are the best sources of iodine. Next is iron. Iron is essential in the production of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin, which supplies oxygen in our body, right? It will be in the blood only. In the condition of lack of iodine, this is the normal blood and this is the blood of the anemic person, where there will be very less number of white blood cells, platelets and red blood cells, right? The deficiency of iron is caused anemia. Anemia means lack of blood in our body. Next mineral is chromium. Chromium stimulates insulin activities. Insulin, which balance our sugar level in our body. Okay, when there will be lack of insulin or there will be lack of chromium in our body, the deficiency may cause diabetes. Copper, it helps iron in the formation of hemoglobin. Copper is the micromineral which helps iron in the formation of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin, which supplies oxygen towards our body. Next is cobalt. It is helpful in the forming blood cells. It protects us from anemia. Cobalt is helpful in the maintenance of our blood cells, or it forms new blood cells and protects us from the anemia, from the lack of the blood in our body. Here I have given minerals, characteristics of the minerals and the sources of the minerals. Like calcium, the characteristic or benefit and deficiencies. Here, beneficial for the teeth and bones. What is the deficiency? That is rickets. It means weakness of bones, right? And what are the sources? Milk, cheese, orange, green vegetables. You can take a screenshot of this simple chart. As calcium phosphorus is beneficial for teeth, these are the sources. Iron deficiency is anemia, and what is the work of this? Formation of hemoglobin, and the sources are meat, egg, dry fruits, etc. Iodine is responsible for the thyroid gland, and what is the deficiency? That is goiter. And sea-phase iodized salt is the source of iodine. So here in this table, get to know about the characteristics and the sources of the minerals. These were our topics, and now question of the day. The question is related with this topic, and that is, when is the World Iodine Day? Thank you so much and take care.